I'm not sure if this will be weird or not, but I'm sitting in my truck. I'm finishing up work sitting at the warehouse, not the warehouse, the outlet, ready to take my bread in. And on the way here, I was thinking to myself, and sometimes I talk to myself out loud and when I'm really emotional. And I listen to some, of the books on tape and motivational speeches and stuff like that a lot. And I was listening to one on the way back from McCain. Well, I was passing McCain coming back from Cambridge Springs. And, I was just thinking these motivational thoughts, and I thought to myself, as a song called I'm Feeding, as in, I'm feeding off of everything I get, vibes from people, all the things that I receive as energy. Like I'm feeding and I'm feeding and I'm feeding, and that's what I'm using. So we are all doing this together. So when I say us in my solo songs, I mean me in the world, as in everybody, because I'm feeding off of them. So they're helping me. So us is everyone doing it together through me. And at the same time, when I say I'm going to teach, I mean I'm just giving back to the us that we are. I know that may not make sense to people, and other people may think I'm just full of some shit, but at the same time, I honestly don't care what they think. I will have emotional reactions to the things that people say and choose to take of me. And, I'm not this huge big deal, but at the same time, I'm this huge big deal, if that makes any sense. Anyway. So I'm playing along, and I start thinking the feeding, and I had this burning feeling in my heart. I felt it go from like my head to my heart to my guts, and like I got bubbles in my gut so much, and I was burping because it was almost just uncomfortable, and at the same time it was such an awesome feeling. I had this burning desire in my stomach, and I didn't know what I needed to do. I needed to do something at this moment, and at that exact moment, the instrumental for the song I have, Fade Away, came on, and I sang it out loud really good. It's a song about Cindy, and then I got done to the end of it, and I was just thinking to myself, how much I was thinking about her. And all of a sudden, the next song playing randomly was Chicago, Will You Still Love Me? And on my song, the track is labeled as Chicago -18 Will You Still Love Me, because that's track number 18 on the album, which it's our number, it's her number, and it's just, it was me thinking of her and random and whatever, you know what I mean? So it hit me with such a thing. It was like emotional. I started crying. And when I was sitting there crying, I just was saying to myself, like, I say stuff out loud sometimes, and I was just saying, Cindy, if I wish you could hear me, I wish you knew how much I have changed, and the way you see me is so wrong. I just started saying to myself, like, I beg you to love me, and I was crying, like, tears were pouring out of my eyes, and I was like, I beg you to love me. And then I said to myself, I was like, but I know you love me. I know you love me. And what happens with our relationship, or whatever we have left, is hanging by a thread, is up to me, as well as it's up to you, of course, or her, but at the same time, I affect her opinion of me by, either bringing up subjects, or I can't let her think too much negative of me, but at the same time, I can't react so harshly and be so angry, and I say so many snippy things, and it just causes more problems. And I have to stop doing that, and I have to give it time and just leave her alone and let her hopefully come to me. And if she really loves me, she'll at least come to me and say, I miss you, and I just want to know she loves me. And I don't know, all these good ideas came from this, so I'm going to listen to this again later and write some stuff down. Alright, later. I love everything.